action.
All right. So we're already off on like a real rough start.
What do you mean? All right.
Incredible.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
I'm doing fine.
Zay, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing wonderful. Last night was crazy. We got fucking shit faced.
It was.
Some of us, because some of us, had to stay sober to get us home without crashing into a ditch.
I mean, we couldn't all drink 9 drinks.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that.
I mean, of course not. You did it.
Bro, first of all, I didn't even have 9 drinks.
How many did you
I
have?
don't remember.
You had 9 drinks of what I can assume is like toilet water with liquor in it.
No, it was tequila and cranberry juice.
It tastes like toilet water with liquor in it.
That's the same shit that she fucking had.
And she didn't like it either.
I didn't like the tequila one. I liked the one, what was it, Bacardi?
The
Bahama.
Bacardi Bahama Mama with the pineapple juice.
The one that Chris Witt got. Chris, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry, you're Shane now.
Yeah.
You're the artist formerly known as Shane.
Formerly known. If it was formerly, that wouldn't be called Shane anymore.
How are you doing, brother?
I'm wonderful.
That was good.
Everything's cool. I'm still here.
Oh God.
I'm gonna be here.
You gonna make me lose my smoke.
Deez, best friend. Yes. What do you go by these days? Thug Baby 64.
I mean, due to the fact that you're my best friend, you could just call me best friend, but everybody else call me Thug Baby or Deez. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you heard it here first. And of course, I'm your host, the only queen, also known as head mistress.
What is this, an academy?
The Chelsey Dream.
All right.
Well, y'all, we're gonna get all hot and popping. Let's talk about these niggas out here faking illnesses.
Damn, you can't say that word.
Yes, you can.
Oh, shit.
You quite literally can.
You can't say illness? What?
I was talking about niggas, but, since we were free saying it, let's just say it.
Is there not podcasts
You
that do
don't
that?
get silence for that. This isn't TikTok.
I'm telling you,
I'm
what?
new to this whole experience. This is my first time doing a legit podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
And it only took fucking 4 years.
Y'all, I keep it a stat with you. Do we have a name yet? We should be plugging that.
We should be tagging that in.
What's our name, dude? Y'all, you gonna hear us create this name, D.
This is the first podcast. So
Very first episode. We don't know what we're doing.
This is a good way to get the community involved. You pick a set of names and have the community decide which one they like the most.
Okay, well, so build it from the ground up.
Yeah,
this is
build it from the ground up,
okay, brick by brick.
Because we don't have the podcast, so this one will just be called Podcast Episode 1.
Yes. Podcast. Very vanilla. Very just, cut and dry. It's that government food. That government food is just plain. It's not like Kraft, it's just cheese.
Instead of Oreos, you got these chocolate circles.
Wait, are Oreos chocolate?
Oreos are chocolate.
They are chocolate.
Bro, my whole life I didn't know what the fuck Oreos really were.
I didn't either. I just thought they were a gift from God.
I just learned red velvet. Red velvet is chocolate. Tell me why I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, good. I'm not the only one.
Until later on. Like, we had a conversation about it a couple years ago when we found out. And I was like, what the fuck?
But do you know I forgot again and then just realized it on TikTok. Somebody was like, chocolate. I said, what?
I bet he was coming at people too when he was saying it.
I mean, surprisingly, though, he wasn't. But I really did kind of feel calm at because I had literally forgot that red velvet was chocolate. That's not important. Bad at faking these illnesses. The reason I bring that up is, y'all might hear some things in the back. Don't y'all come for my husband. Because I'm the kind of bitch to get in the comments. He has Tourette's, and the reason I say this is Deez came to me the other night and showed me a TikTok.
Oh, God.
It's not funny. But this girl was faking that she had Tourette's. And I was like, I'm offended because Chris actually has it. We've been dealing with this for years.
This is the shit I was telling y'all about before. Y'all remember? This is the shit I was talking about. Go ahead.
Ain't her name like Ticks and Roses? That's offensive in and of itself.
Ticks and
I mean,
Ticks
but
and roses.
I
What?
thought she was taking that back for herself.
That
so.
sounds like some kind of cupcake shop.
Very offensive.
Come on down to Ticks and Roses. We got specials on our red velvet cake cupcakes. A large sweet tea.
Does do the employees tick too? Like, what the fuck? What's happening here? I don't understand. That's just.
I mean, as a person that's done dealt with that in my life, I really did feel offended. But what do you feel about it, Zay?
Honestly, I've seen people do a lot of shit like this for their own personal gain and for entertainment.
I mean,
like there was a large trend going around where like people were faking autism, being depressed, having anxiety, Down syndrome, the most craziest shit. I don't really know what's the reasoning behind it. Maybe it's for clout, but then you got people who actually have this shit in the comment section saying this is not how the fuck we react to things.
Right.
Like people with autism are fucking having seizures when a good part of the song shows up. I'm just like, you're making a fool out of yourself.
You are.
You like a clown.
I mean, even Deez today, you can tell them what you told me about the lady that was having seizures on the camera. I think she's faking. Because I looked into it a little bit. But go ahead, Deez. What are your thoughts?
You want me to tell them how it started first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so it's this girl that's on TikTok. She either go live or she'll post a video with her. She just lay in the floor and she so-called feel when it comes or whatever. And then the dog will come over there while she's having a seizure. And she was doing this for a while.
Nah, I'm not laughing at anybody that has seizures.
Me
Don't get me wrong. It's just, why would you get on the camera and then do that on live? Like, it's clear. Like, that don't seem like somebody that has actual seizures would do that. I don't know. But I'm just a little confused.
She's fish flopping for clout, bro.
No.
But like, what? Just the idea of that doesn't make sense. Like, if you're over here having a seizure, wow, what makes you want to just like, turn on the camera? Oh, it's coming.
Quick, get the camera on.
Yeah. Fucking iPhone video counts down 3, 2, 1, and then you just get over here getting jiggy with it on the floor.
Yeah, I just don't think that's right.
So like, I wonder how long like her videos are. Because let's say just for a second that she is having seizures, right? Mm-hmm. And she's recording it. How long are those videos before she posts it? They gotta be mad long. And like when she's done.
Yeah, if she don't go live, you mean if she just posts a TikTok?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't see. Okay, I feel one coming.
Yeah.
Setting up. I wonder if she's ever been mid setup and had a seizure. Like, or are you faking this for clout? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And if you are, do you want to be known as the girl that has seizures?
Yeah.
Like, to be famous? Don't you want maybe a painter even if you have seizures and maybe you paint? You know what I'm saying? But just to solely base your career off of I get triggered and start shaking that's not what's up. You know what I'm saying? I can see if he was an active speaker or something. I don't know. I didn't dive into her profile like that, but I just looked at it and it put a bad taste in my mouth.
Because if that's what your whole profile is made of, you're obviously looking for clout for this disability that you have.
Exactly.
No, I don't understand why. But, there's people who make memes out of their careers, and that's how they get their bread. Not knocking it.
Do what you gotta do, but, you know what I'm saying? That's not my thing.
That's not my thing.
You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say puff pass, nigga, damn.
I just got it.
Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm high. I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Say, what's our next topic for today? You got anything you want to bring to the table?
Well, no, that really would be it. The faking the things. You know what I'm saying?
Faking the illnesses.
The illnesses. Well, I mean.
But, oh shit! What you about to say?
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say because I didn't get my opinion on it yet. I don't know. I just feel like doing that because I watched South Park and they did it.
Yeah.
But that's a cartoon, and it was funny. Mm-hmm. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie to you. But like just going in and getting clout off of doing this. And it's also kind of harming to me, but I mean, you do what you do. You get your money how you can get it.
I mean, but as a person that's been picked on your whole life, not your whole life, but majority in school, and then you still get looks to this day, you gotta check niggas because you actually have it. How do you feel about that?
To be honest with you, I'm surprised. I guess it's because I've grown so much. It doesn't bother me. I just see it as another person just grabbing for something for clout. Like, it just seems like something that someone would do on the internet.
Because you was bullied.
I was bullied. Horrendously.
Because you didn't have it your whole life.
I didn't have my whole life. I actually got it in after a car crash I had with my dad in New York. And I found out actually that it was dormant inside of me. So I've always had it, but like it was dormant. And that experience, what the neurologist explained, was that the traumatic experience, me being so young and dealing with that, it turned it on.
Damn.
So had I not got into that car accident, I probably would not have Tourette's, but I feel like something later in life probably would have triggered it, or I might have just not had it at all. But the reason why I feel like these videos are harmful if people are just going and doing these takes is, and I don't see a lot of people addressing this, and maybe this is just me. I can't watch other people do takes because I'll pick them up.
That's why I try not to watch any of the Tourette videos around you, period.
Yeah, because I'll pick it up. It's almost like
a parrot almost. That's why you shouldn't say certain things around a parrot, because they'll be over there cussing.
They'll just be over there doing
My grandma parrot, I walked past that nigga. He said, "What the fuck?" I said, "Huh?" Nah. Then he was over there saying, "Bitch, bitch,
oh,
bitch." I'm like, "What
the fuck?"
I'm like, my grandma. Well, she ain't really my grandma, but you know, the woman my mama said was my grandma.
Wow.
That's a different story for a different day, but don't.
You know what's so crazy? I don't think people post stuff just for clout either.
What you mean?
What you mean by that?
I feel like there's other people also faking mental illnesses in real life situations, right? And me and my friend David had a conversation about this. That people want something to feel special about. They want something that's different from everybody else. And that's maybe another spectrum or another perspective. Like, you have people who in school will fake having a whole anxiety attack or fake depression or anything that's mental just to sound like they have something different from everybody else.
Remember the person that was in our life, you know, just throwing money? I felt like all of his problems were faked to feel special. Like, he would fake anxiety attacks, fake crying, fake, you know, everything. It was fake. And he was a liar. So I see what you're saying. I feel like people do it for attention. Yes,
it's definitely for attention. And I don't understand why everybody trying to be the different kid in class or the different person. And I want to have something that makes me feel quirky. Like, what the hell? You think this is like something that's people want?
Right.
Who actually do have it?
This is not a choice in the matter.
Like, it's not. That's why they call it a disability. People who actually truly have it don't want it.
Well, no, I'm gonna correct you. It's not a disability. It's a disorder. Yeah, because people confuse that a lot. It's not your fault. I understand. I just don't want.
It's good to educate. It's good to educate.
Please educate.
To fucking get it confused because they assume disability. Some horrendous shit, and that's happened to me. Where people will come up to me and be like, "Oh yeah, I heard about your disability." It's not a disability. I'm not. Oh, I can't even say that word. I'm not, impaired in any way.
Right.
Okay, so disorder. that I want to correct myself. Disorder. You know what I mean? But
because
it still got that dis in it though.
Right, because people come up to me that has even been friends was like, "Well, does his disability like stop you from doing?" I'm like, first off, it's not a disability. You know what I'm saying? He's not missing any legs or whatnot. Shout out to my niggas out there with one leg, like how you do it. Period. But he's not. It's nothing stopping him from doing day-to-day tasks. You feel me? He just has outbursts from time to time.
Yeah. If he has too many sweets.
I mean, no, he do it regardless. But the sweets do elevate it. Sugar elevated. Excitement. Mood. Yeah, your mood can elevate it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if he's dehydrated or hungry. It's different types of tics for different days. That's how I can tell what's wrong with him. I mean, in a weird way, I'm almost happy he has it. I feel like that it brings us closer. If that makes sense. People gonna be like, "Ew, she's weird."
No, there's nothing for real.
Kinky.
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't care what anybody says, because the motherfuckers that will be out there saying shit are the ones that denied me when I asked them out. Back then, when Tourette's was the reason why you wouldn't give me a chance. You don't know nothing about me other than the fact that I tick.
Now it's cool. It's cool now.
Like, and
people think
and,
it's cute to
yeah.
just. I'm different, like, but where were you when I was being bullied?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was not cute and hip when I was being shoved in a locker. You feel me? Like when they was laughing at me, making me cry in the back of the classroom. That shit was not cute. Now y'all doing it on TikTok, hoping somebody say something in the comments. What?
That's
Yeah.
No. Could you imagine back then when you were getting bullied, that a video come out on TikTok of you ticking and people? What would you think what people would say back then? It would not be as humble and nice as what people do today.
Oh no, not at all. If you talking about like if this TikTok video, if TikTok was a thing back then, and I seen it, school would have just been no for me. I would have just stayed home, been homeschooled. I don't care what nobody says. I'm staying home. If I didn't, do the big KO, because it almost drove me to that at one point. Because I remember.
That's not funny.
Because I remember
you don't want to be morbid.
Yeah, I don't want to be morbid.
Right.
But I was in elementary school.
Damn,
and
so young.
Yeah. So it had gotten real bad to the point where it was just like, I'm just done with everything. Came home crying. Actually, no, I'm lying. I wasn't elementary, it was middle school. Yeah. I came back. I was fucking crying. My parents is up at the school almost every week talking to the principal, guidance counselor, because I'm leaving class. I'm being bullied.
Damn.
And one day I was just like, you know what? Fuck this shit. And I went to the kitchen and I grabbed the knife. I was very dramatic as a kid. Went to the kitchen, grabbed the knife, did like this big ass inhale, and I was about to cut myself. And as soon as like I did it a little bit, I was like, this shit hurt. And so I put the knife back.
That you did that because you wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
Because you was like, I can't do it.
I don't want to deal with the pain that comes with it. I don't want to deal with none of that. So I put the knife back and I went to go play my game. I just said, fuck it. Whatever. But that's around the time. I mean, I was always talking shit.
I mean, but for the little boys and girls out there listening, what would you give them some advice if they have Tourette's struggling in school?
Honestly, kids are assholes. So expect for them to say something, and if they don't say something, expect them to look, but don't let that stop you. Don't let that like dissuade you or discourage you in any way, because more than likely you'll be more successful than them anyway. Because I've learned that people that are not as normal as people say, we're the artists, we're the creators, we are the ones that bring imaginative beauty to the world. So when you're over here as a movie producer or actor and you're winning your Oscar, and the people that was bullying you are still at McDonald's, you can you can rest knowing that you're good.
I'm saying, like, as a successful game developer yourself, you're proving that anything is possible. I mean, just look at Winnie Harlow. Like, for a long time, what does she got? Vitiligo. I didn't want to get the name wrong. She has vitiligo, and that wasn't something that was empowering people at the time. Now she out here as a model and a bad bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to lick on that booty.
Oh shit!
But back in the day, she was talking about how she had gotten bullied. So listen. Don't take yourself out. Things change all the time.
I kind of, like I said, I was dramatic. So I kind of thought of my Tourette's in a certain way to where it kind of was like cool in order to have it. Because I'm like, I have something that not a lot of people have. Because if you know, all the people that find out that I have Tourette's, you're like, you're the first person I met with that.
Right.
But I feel like everybody who has something, they're like marked. But like not marked in a bad way, marked in a good way. Because they end up doing crazy shit.
I got you, bro. You on your Harry Potter shit.
Exactly.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
Think about it like that. Make it empowering. Don't think about it as like.
I mean, as a person that's with you who has it, like, I I've always been asked questions like, why are you, like, you're not concerned that that's going to cause a problem in your relationship? Ma'am, I've been together with him for 8 years. I'm not concerned about him making some sounds from time to time. That's some crazy shit, man.
People are so goddamn judgmental.
They are.
But, you know what's so crazy?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to make this sound terrible. Cause I know we're bashing people who do fake mental illnesses.
Mm-hmm.
But can we appreciate the era we're in where that is acceptable? Because back then, you got bullied for that shit.
Yeah.
You got bullied for having anything mentally wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Anything wrong with you. Not even wrong with you, but like a disorder of any kind.
Right.
And it wasn't the norm. You would get targeted for that. Nowadays, people are acceptable. Like, hey, bro, don't fucking come at that kid, bro.
Yeah, bro, what's wrong with you, man?
I'll fucking kick your ass, man. Like, all types of shit like that. And I think that's wonderful.
I think that is good.
You know what I mean?
It's getting better as a community.
I have noticed that, like, people are more sympathetic towards it. Like, they're more cautious around it. Because now people ask me the right way.
Yeah, as opposed to how they used to ask.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you
Jesus.
good? And I'm like, that's how you ask somebody?
No home training. Just none. Terrible. But I mean, Deez, you're around him. Now you've spent like what, second, third year with us.
Mm-hmm.
When I first told you that he had it, how did you feel?
First things first, I didn't know what the fuck it was, okay? I had to get her to explain it to me like 2-3 times before I understood what she was talking about. Then you had to call, and I had to hear it for myself. And then I was like, oh, it's fine, you know what I'm saying? He do what he do, you know? He make a couple noise, what's wrong with that? He's still a cool dude, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, at the end of the day, no matter what you have, no matter what is not in the norm, you are still a person and a human fucking being. You should be treated like such.
Hell yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
That's beautiful.
So, like, you kids out there faking illnesses, you know what I'm saying? You know, even though, you know, that's whack for clout, I'm glad we live in an era where people can impersonate things and not do it in the wrong way.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't blame the kids because they don't fucking know no better. They really don't.
They know not what
like,
they do.
What do I look like? What do I look like going on TikTok? Being like, you goddamn kids. You don't know what I had to struggle with. And I'm like,
I walked uphill.
You know, I've had my time.
Both ways.
But now I live in a time where other kids are probably not really going through that. Unless like you're like really in school. Because, you know, kids are still kind of assholes. But even then, it's a little bit different now. But, yeah, I'm not going to sit here and argue with these kids. They don't know no better. They're having fun. They do what they do. Just be careful because you know that you are possibly putting other people in danger. Not really danger, but like
offending certain people.
You could you could definitely be offending.
I don't think anybody should fake anything.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself. Find something you're good at and whatnot. And, you know, go with that and be known for that.
Right.
But with all of that, y'all, I'd like to thank y'all for coming down, sitting down with me. That's our first episode of the No Name Podcast yet. Vote for the name down below.
You have to come up with some names so that they know and then put it in the comments.
Right, and then see what they... Well, we will, though.
We will. I'm going to post something, help choose our name.
Okay.
So maybe on the second podcast, we'll have a name.
in an intro.
But that's been Zay, the Shane, Thug Baby, and yours truly, the Chelsey Dream. Oh, shit. Did I stop it? Oh. We out.